If you're thinking about getting into real estate investing, there are a few mistakes that can cost you thousands of dollars, and most investors don't even realize they're doing it. And the scary part is, these mistakes don't always show up right away. They show up months later when the numbers don't work, or the property becomes more of a headache than an investment. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the biggest mistakes I see investors make and how to avoid them. Hi, I'm Delia Worley. I'm a realtor here in the St. Louis metro area. And before I got into real estate, I was in accounting. So I have a tendency to look at real estate a little differently. I focus on the numbers, the long-term performance, and whether a deal actually makes sense, not just how it looks on the surface. And I can tell you, most investments don't go bad because someone didn't try. They happen because someone didn't know what to look for. Mistake number one, buying based on emotion. The first mistake, and probably the most common, is buying a property based on emotion. People walk into a property, they like how it looks, they can visualize people living there, and they convince themselves it's a good deal. But real estate investing is not about how a property makes you feel. It's about how it performs. And if the numbers don't work, it doesn't matter how good a property makes you feel, it's not going to be a good investment. Mistake number two, not running the full numbers. Now, a lot of people will look at the purchase price, check out the potential rent income, and maybe estimate the mortgage payment. But they leave out the other expenses, things like maintenance, vacancy, insurance, and property management. And those are the exact things that can turn a property into what looks like a profitable deal on the surface into a nightmare that loses money every month. Mistake number three, overestimating rent. This happens all the time. Someone sees a property and thinks, oh, it could probably get this much in rent. But they're not basing that number on actual comparable properties. They're basing it on what they hope to get for the property. And just being off a couple $100s a month can make a deal go from profitable to a bad deal quickly. And mistake number four, underestimating expenses. And this is one of the biggest ones. Every property will have maintenance. Every property will have repairs. Every property will have vacancy, but new investors often assume everything is going to go great and they don't account for these items. So when they come up, it catches them off guard. Number five, choosing the wrong area. And this is especially important in areas like St. Louis because different neighborhoods perform very differently. Some areas are better for cash flow. Some areas are better for appreciation, and some areas have stronger rental demand than other areas. And if you don't understand those differences, you could end up buying in a location that doesn't fit your strategy. Mistake number six, focusing only on price. A lot of people might think, I just want something affordable, but cheaper does not always mean better. And in some cases, lower priced properties can come with more maintenance, more tenant issues, or more management involvement. So instead of focusing only on price, you want to focus on value and how the property performs. Mistake number seven, not having a clear strategy. Now, before you buy a property, you should know exactly what your goal is. Are you looking for monthly cash flow? Are you looking for appreciation over time? Are you planning on holding the property long term or selling it after a few years? Because your strategy should guide your decisions. And when you look at all these mistakes together, they all come down to one thing: not having a clear, numbers-based approach. And that's really the difference between someone who treats real estate investing like a gamble and someone who treats it like a business. When I work with investors, that's exactly what we focus on. We slow things down, we look at the numbers, and we make decisions based on data, not emotion. Now, in my coming videos, I'm going to actually break down deals as they come and show you the numbers and how they make sense with a good deal or not. So you can see exactly how these mistakes show up and how to avoid them. Now, if you're thinking about buying an investment property and want someone to look at your numbers to make sure that it all makes sense, I help investors analyze these types of deals. Feel free to reach out anytime. And if this video has helped you, let me know in the comments. Which of these mistakes do you feel you would have made, or maybe you've already made them? And if you're trying to decide whether now is a good time for you to invest, let me know your thoughts on that too. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my weekly videos, because I help you choose strategically and not emotionally. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching.